I found the piglins. Good morning, everyone. This is Moonlight1713, and welcome back to another episode of KestrelCraft. We are rocking full netherite armor, and for those of you who've been looking for it, this is actually really weird to watch as it just shifts between up close and far away. Hold it right there. For those of you who've been watching, looking for an episode, I'm sorry, I haven't posted the last 2 upload dates. It's getting a little hard for me to keep up to date with my upload schedule, so this is my last video in this upload schedule. For those of you who are worried that I was saying that this was my last video, or for those of you who are like, whippy, yippee, I don't have to watch any more of this dude's videos. For those of you out there, I'm going to torture you some more. I'm just making a change in my upload schedule. I will be, instead of doing it releasing at 1 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday, Wednesday, and Sunday, I'm going to change it to every Friday and Monday, starting with our next video, which is on Friday, as it was going to be. So that will be my new schedule starting this Friday. This should be coming out on Wednesday. Anyways, I've done a lot of work. We are stocked when it comes to food. Almost a stack of over a stack of raw pork chop. Got plenty of pork chop on us. We're stacked. I put the slow campfire, but I mean, I kind of have given up on it. So, we're rocking full netherite. I've got a netherite pickaxe as well now. We've got lots and lots of resources. I'm seriously considering selling nether wart because I have a lot of it. Anyway, stepping outside, I've done some upgrades. I've put in some roads and put in some locations where I will be putting, I should probably put my gold helmet back on. But I've added some locations where I'm going to be putting new buildings, and I've started some roads. By the way, I've also lit it on fire because I needed a light source, and I'm like, you know what, it's ruined, why not put it on fire? So I'm actually putting a bit of a story. So, the fire and the runs, this used to be a little town, fairly large town of probably piglins. But then, let me change that, yes, piglins. There's the piglin symbol, or the green head, on their roads. Anyways, I have caught some places on fire, so some civilization came along and destroyed this place. Left it in ruins, and that civilization you will be learning about in future episodes. I am going to actually be building them up a nice huge city at some point. I have some plans for what I'm planning to do. A couple ideas. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. It's going to end up being my main nether base. This is just a cool little thing I'm putting on. As you can see, this is kind of like the town square. They have a little lava fountain, and then there's going to be a building right here between these 4 posts. A building right here between these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts. Yeah. There's going to be a building between these 4 posts. I still have to take down this massive tree. I've been purposely avoiding it, partially because it's like a little way for me to look at what I've done so far. And there's going to be a building between these 6 posts here. That's what I have planned out so far. We're going to be doing it a lot bigger. We have expansion to do in this direction, expansion to do in this direction, and expansion to do in this direction. We've got a lot of expanding to do. There's a lot of work to do on this place. There are piglins everywhere as well. I think as I've been clearing a bunch of these trees, which I have been doing, if it isn't obvious, more and more hoglins have been spawning, which has meant more food for me, which has meant I don't have to worry about food. Also, you might recognize this is a bit of a skin thing. I would reveal it to you right now, but I need to get somewhere safe because piglins would completely murder me if I took off my armor out there. Let's cover that up, and now I can show you my new skin. So you see, I I was thinking, like, okay, first thing is laugh at the skin all you want. I can't let you get a good look at it because I'm opening everything. Okay, laugh at the skin all you want. Oh, there's a couple. Why is my neck turning white? That's a problem with the skin. Oh well, I'll let the skin have my neck turning white like it isn't supposed to. Anyways, other than that, I'm pretty much normal. Other than I changed my skin because, you know, here in the Nether, heat is a problem, and running around in a suit, oh, the heat. The heat. I hated it. So, I took off my suit and decided to go a little bit more like what the Piglins have. I took some inspiration from it, but I also built based myself. I have little shoes on, and yeah, I quite like it, so we're doing fine. And my skin looks a little weird, and the eye looks a little weird. Probably nothing. Anyways, we're doing fine. We've done a lot more work, and let's look. How much blockstone do we have? See, I was planning to start work on the houses right now, but we don't have much blockstone. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a time lapse of me gathering blockstone, and I'm gonna cut immediately into a third-person time lapse of me building all of these wonderful giant houses that are now gone because secrets. Anyways, I'll get to that, and I will be back with this place looking a lot better. This is going to be an episode of a lot of work getting complete. Ow. Oh. Why not? I guess this is why I don't feel so good. Yeah, maybe doing this isn't so smart of an idea. Maybe I could have, like, left my suit on if I didn't do this. Now, who wants to wear a suit? Suits are kind of, you know, a little annoying. Anyways, I'll get to mining. And see you once I'm no longer on fire and I'm done with this weird stuff. Alright, we are back. We put together this building, that building, this building right here, this building. Hey, there's nothing over here. I might need to add some rubble over here. I don't think I added any rubble on the outside of this one. I added some on the inside. Yeah, I gotta add rubble on the outside of this side. This thing is fire everywhere. I cleared out this little area here. So that took a lot of time to get all this built up. Oh, I don't have my light on. Let's put the light on. Fly up. Somewhere I can see easily all of it. Guess I'll land right here. That's what it's looking like. I am quite pleased with it. So let's get to work on finding a location for the main base, because as much as I think this thing totally needs more work, and I totally plan on spending a lot more time putting this little broken village together, I'm getting kind of tired of it. Partially because of all the hoglins. Thanks for running my light. I have found a location, and it is right over here. You are looking over what is going to become my base. Flying over here, this chunk of rock is going to have to go. Oh. Okay. How? Come on. There we go. But anyways, this chunk of rock's gonna have to go. That chunk of rock's gonna have to go. That chunk of rock's gonna have to go. But I've built up a circle. Now there might be more than just this circle to the build. Let me put on my chest plate so that if I fall off, I'll survive. Might be more than just the circle itself eventually, but this is what I have planned out so far. So we have our future. Oh, I need a saddle. We have our future base. I'm sorry. I get, like, the little thing happens over here, and I'm running over there to check it out. Little thing over here, I'm running over here to check it out. Anyways, I get very distracted incredibly easily. I will say, I updated my skin so that way I could, like, not be super warm, but then I put on this super armor that's probably not the best when it comes to heat. Anyways, a while ago, before I started this episode, I found a Bastion. Now, I know Kestrel doesn't really like them. I haven't really checked them out, but they have at least one thing that intrigues me, and that is lots of gold. So, I think I'm going to head over to that and Kestrel, what is it with that netherite hoe? Why? Kestrel, what's so special about your netherite hoe? Are you saying my iron hoes are inferior? Well then, I might have to prove you wrong. Anyways, I'll head on over to the Bastion. We will gather its goodies. Kestrel, someone's gonna have to teach you a lesson about priorities. Netherite hoe, stupid. I've made it to the Bastion, and here it is, and I realized one thing. There's my base. There's the Bastion. There's my base. There's the Bastion. Okay, I like to check. It's going to be super easy to get over here whenever I want. So... I don't know how many blocks. That was some bad lag. And I'm so glad there aren't piglin brutes yet. It would just be devastating if there are brutes already. Alright, so I've built myself up to the top so I can work, or hopefully work, top down. I just realized I don't have any form of light source. Let me grab. I did not mean to do that at all. Alright, so I just caught myself on fire. Let me grab some glowstone. Okay, so all this time I thought Kestrel thought Bastions were bad. He's apparently taken it back, so yeah, it has Kestrel's approval. Also, I discovered that digging these things make them mad. So alright, so I'm just breaking the chest and then running. That's the strategy I'm taking when it comes to grabbing stuff from here. I'll keep a secondary helmet on me. Doesn't look like there's much good stuff in that shulker box. But a nice map. Ooh, nice. They have Alright, so I've already raided 2 chests. I'll go ahead and I'll pick it up real quick. But I'm gonna come along here and kill these people. Kill him real quick, because he caught me opening the chest. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep harvesting this Bastion. And I will be back if anything interesting happens. I'm just recording the entire thing and then... Look, another one. With netherite scraps. Hold on. I say I'll let you know once I find something interesting. Already found something interesting. A netherite scrap. Even more proof that Kestrel's claim that these things weren't any good that he then took back was wrong. They literally give you netherite scraps. Now, as I said before, if I find anything interesting, I'll let you know. Okay, so I've entered this kind of like more cave, I guess, section, and there's this chest. Ooh, nice, ancient debris. I not open it up, I just open it up on camera. Some chains. Very good chest. So, that's that. I'll continue to keep on marching through this, grabbing what I can grab, and now I'm starting to run into the problem of not enough storage space. So, wait, I just had a thought. I could make another shulker box if I had a crafting table. Which I do not believe I have any wood. Oh, I have a crafting table! Perfect! So, another shulker box made. Alright, so I just came along here, found this thing, and there were 7 gold blocks underneath it. So that is 7 gold blocks to my possession. Okay, I guess any around here. Doesn't look like it. Alright. I just found another thing, but I can really hear the pigmen, so I'm starting to get a little bit worried. So, where are these things? Okay. No, I can see. Okay. I'm back. I found the piglins. That worked. Oh, I'll have to go block behind. Alright, I'm back again, and pretty much gotten all of it, so this is what I'd like to call, or what some people call, a death trap. I can understand where people would get that idea, but most of its items are now mine, so I have little care to stay in here. So I'll just fly on over to my base. Look at what a beautiful that circle is. In fact, first thing is, well, just figure this out. I chopped a strider. Poor little strider, he will become my pet someday. Anyway, second thing is, I built this first try. I got nothing wrong on the building. First try, no redos. Didn't even have to redo a single part of it. So, I'm very, very proud of that. Alright, we are back at my little cubby. Make sure my spawn point's there. Alright, but this shulker box I completely emptied. The stack of gold is what we brought with us. But this is what we gained. Right here. Let's look at it. 16 of this gilded black stone, which I think looks really cool. 3 blown blocks, a bunch of gold armor, a bunch of random gold armor. 3 crying obsidian, pretty nice. Over a stack of arrows, pretty nice. Ancient debris and a netherite scrap, really nice. Gold ingot, pretty good. 11 gold blocks, some nether wart, and some chests. Iron nuggets, gold nuggets, string, chains. Pretty nice for the relatively short period of time it took. I forgot that this guy was sitting out here waiting for me. Bye! Anyways, in this episode, coming over here, back to where we started work on this thing last episode, we have made huge progress on our ruined village. Like, I really, really like it. We're gonna have to do a lot more work on it in the next coming few episodes. Just here and there, every episode, do a bit of work on it to make it then eventually complete. But aside from this is not all we did. If I put on my little light truck, stay away from arrows, because one time, it's technically from Kestrel. It's a long story, but Kestrel made it and he named it that. Over here, there is this perfect circle that we built, which is where our base is going to be going. We have a lot of netherrack that we're going to have to clear out of this area, like right here. Actually, I don't think I had to clear that. Oh well. But right there, right down there, I think maybe this will have to be cleared. I don't know. I'm still not sure exactly what I want to do, but I know I want it to be a circle. And we entrap the strider. We're going to have to make an exit out of our base at some point, so that way we can run around on a strider. And aside from that, we came over here. Oh, hi. Are you like guarding anything important? Alright, no. Well then, we came over here into this bastion that these two guys are in. and rated it of all of its glory. So, altogether, pretty productive episode. We are now rich in the gold front. So yeah, we've done a lot in this episode. Be sure to join us in the next episode where, hopefully, next video should be Moonbase Alpha. The next episode will hopefully get some work done, some good, strong progress done on this circle. But until then, hope you have some amazing days until the next video. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more of me being weird, click that subscribe button. But anyways, this is Moonlight. Good night.